Well, hello, guys. It is I, April Roane, and I'm coming to you to go over your energy weekly forecast for May 4th through May 9th, 2021. I'm being all calm because I went through, recorded the whole thing. I was so excited. It was some good stuff. And then I went to look and I never pressed record. So welcome to this week of stuff. It is actually Tuesday. But I want to go into the message of this year. If many of you have been following the work that I do with Spirit, you know this is the year of receiving. So, not questionable, definite year of receiving. So many of us are like, oh, whatever. Why so special this year? Because you're different. You're aware, you're present. And Spirit says, okay, well, here's what I need you to know. This stuff is coming. We need to make room. It's not a matter of you being enough or worthy. It is happening. It's going down. Spirit says it is not my fault that you do not have a good relationship with me. If I could get you to pray and hang out with me, and forget pray is like, I'm tired of praying to God. Prayer is focused intention. You know, for the first time, God is saying, why do you come to me when you're angry or desperate or panicking? Why can't we just hang out and you enjoy all the other parts of me? You know, we've got to remember it's a relationship. It takes a village. So many of us are used to, we'd rather hear from our guides. We'd rather hear from our angels. But then when God says, I'm talking, many of us close it off. Or when we go into certain parts of our life, we tend to kick God out of the picture. So going into the year of receiving is going to require that we proclaim what it is we believe in. We cannot take candy from a source we do not trust. And I'm sorry, but I'm here for the candy. You know, so many of us old souls have spent many lifetimes struggling, suffering, doing. You got to catch yourself because it isn't fun anymore. We've done it. It's done. It's over. Let's live. Let's live. So let's quickly just share a breath. Let's breathe in. Hold that breath, knowing we are in the energy vibration of Taurus energy. Open your mouth. Exhale. Let go. Dump the junk. Taurus energy, big energy, clear, can't deny stuff. I mean, when the bull runs into the room, definitely cannot deny what has entered the picture, but loving. I think bulls are so misunderstood. And I don't necessarily mean the people, I mean the animal, which technically means people. So wherever that bull energy is in your own self, in your own chart, in your own family, this energy is the energy of the Taurus energy. It is big, it's in our face, but it's loving. You know, it's time that we really get up close and personal and look at the things we're afraid of. Technically, we're not going to push away things that do not threaten us. So at some point, we've got to ask ourselves, why does my source threaten me? Why do I feel threatened? Why do I have to say thanks, but no thanks? And we're like, we'd never say that. The Spirit's present saying we are. Like, this stuff is coming. These Amazon trucks are coming. You guys have spent lifetimes manifesting this stuff. Why are you the only one not at the party? You know, our God is not a bad God. The way we were taught to handle God simply is just imbalanced for us. And so many of us are learning how to hang and work with this source. It's not my mama's source. And it's really interesting. I mean that with much love, Mom, if you're watching. But it's interesting because the God that I work with is very much OMG, come to Jesus moment, not the God I learned about growing up. This is a human thing. We need to handle it spiritually. What we believe in is not necessarily has to be religious. Religion is how you express your faith. You know, some people say love is my religion. I think we need to chill out. Sometimes we need to ask ourselves, why is it I fight so hard? Is it really that I'm deathly afraid of getting that close and personal to my God? Because guys, you can't take candy from a source that you do not trust. And this stuff is coming. Our candy is coming. I have to say, we've worked hard to come to this point. The very first card I pulled for all of us this week is the 9th card. It is the Brown Bear Spirit Reminder. Take time out. You know, when we've done all the work, at some point we've got to remember we hired the people, the places, the things to come in and make it happen. This is the part where we've got to learn how to receive. If it's the year of receiving, we've got to know how to do it. And if many of us don't know how to do it, but we know how to create the good Aries and the bulls, the fire signs in us, bulls not fire sign, but fire sign in us, those who do the creating, you know, the talking about the elephant in the room. We have to learn how to be quiet and receive also. Healers have to be healed first. Light leaders cannot light up a space in the world if we're not lit first. That's our responsibility. So the spirit of the brown bear says this week, all y'all chill out. All y'all take time out. Number 9 is completions. The wound can't heal if you keep picking it. All right, the next card that's coming to us for this week is the Goddess Energy, Hathor. I know Teresa Bell is like, what? That's my girl. Yeah, it's receptivity. You know, again, these are all different cards, different decks, different authors, but this is Hathor. It's receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition. This is how it looks for me in readings, like my third eye. It will allow you to increase your intuition, your energy, and your ability to give to others. You know, it's like, I think we're so used to leading and doing, and we don't realize our arms are falling off, our hearts are bandaged. Allow. In that allowing, there should not be worry or doubt. In fact, alignment is alignment. So call on Hathor, research her, say, dude, I need some help. Give me some of your medicine. You know, I'm having a hard time with receiving. I was never taught how to receive, actually, and I'd like to learn how. And then Spirit goes, well, you should be breathing. Breathe in. That's how you receive. Exhale. Do you know none of us are going to literally fight the breath? If you hold your breath, you're going to gasp. Take another breath in. Receive, hold, allow your body to do what it needs with the breath, and then exhale, let go. That's how you let go. You mean it's that simple? Love is simple. You guys have to be breathing. That is spirit. Yeah, that's why you have 3 breaths and you're like, oh, I feel so clear. And then spirit's like, oh, my dear God. The last card is, in order to receive this week, in order to deal with what we're dealing with love, and clearly so we could get through this, is surrender comparisons to other people. You know, many of us have been trained not just by our own families, but by the media, by society. Please compare yourself to other people. If you are not this specific weight, or if you are not this specific class, you will not be invited here. If you are not this specific person with this specific number, you do not belong here. We've been raised in an environment that tells us consistently where we do not belong. And yet we keep trying to fit in. My numbers should look like this. My butt should look like this. Happiness looks like this. And then Spirit says, could you please, you are unique. There's only one of you. Could you please stay focused on you? Focus on your strengths, your attractiveness. I have got a new lip oil that I'm using, and I feel like I'm sticking to the cards. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your strengths, your attractiveness, your power. You know, I mean, do we ever sit and bitch about our strengths, our attractiveness, our power? No, we complain about either not having enough. We complain. We get sad. It's not here. And clearly the other side does not understand why we're confused. Because we're beautiful, we are strong, we are willing, we are able. And it's time that we show up in our lives, not Spirit. Spirit's been here all along. All right, guys, I'm going to go and wipe some of this lip oil off my mouth. I'm going to stick to the computer. All right, I love you. I want to thank you for following me, for sharing my work. If you're watching this on YouTube, please click supply. Please click subscribe, jingle that bell. Someone on YouTube says tickle that bell. You never tickle a bell. Don't ever tickle a bell. All right, I'll see you guys later. I love you. I'll see you at aprilroane.com.